First off, Goblin's Breakfast is a current Kickstarter. You can still back it. We are playing with the demo deck today. They were nice enough to get me a printed demo deck, although you can actually go and print this, download this, and print this yourself if you wish as well.
You already did.
So yeah, you can print it. You can print it. You can print it out on cardstock, and you can play this. Again, the demo deck is not the full game. It is the first deck of the game. When you kickstart it, you actually get 2 decks. The second deck has more items in it. And of course, the caveat is, since this is a demo deck, for anybody who might be watching on YouTube or the person that just joined us, it looks like, welcome. I just looked up and saw that. Because this is a demo deck, it most likely will change between now and when the Kickstarter actually provides the decks to everyone. The other thing about the Kickstarter is it is going to have mods, including Goblin character cards. One of the Goblin character cards, by the way, is a mutant goblin that has 3 hands. When I go through the rules here in a minute, you'll see why that's going to be important. But yeah, there's going to be additional mods that are stretch goals. They actually have additional stretch goals not only through Kickstarter, but through social media. They already met their Facebook stretch goals, and if they get up to 200 followers, another 80 followers, I think, in Twitter, that they'll unlock 2 more character cards. But again, this is only a part of the game because it's a demo deck, and it can change before it actually gets released. The links are down below. You have clickable links, and I do believe I'm actually scrolling across the screen information on where you can go for the Kickstarter as well. Okay. Was that?
I think it's done.
Yes, it's quite shuffled.
We have one viewer come up.
Okay, so this is for 2 to 6 players. I'm actually just going to be more of the dealer, that type of thing now for you guys, so the 6 of you can play. The important thing is you do not have a hand of cards. Since we have 6 people, we will put out always one more than the number of people playing. That's the central pool. Okay, and as you can see, each of you has in front of you a little rules card that tells you the 4 different things that you can do on your turn. Those 4 things are that you can take food,
Okay.
or take a weapon, one of those 2. You can use a weapon that is already in your hand to take food from another player. That is, as long as you have more weapon strength than what they have. The third thing you can do is you could eat any food that's already in your hand, because you can only take 1 action per
1 point
turn.
for me.
One, but yes. And the last thing is you can play one of the special cards. They'll show up. They'll be purple that are in that area. The thing about the special cards, the purple cards, is when you actually select the purple card from the center, you have to take that action immediately. And there are some items that on the cards will have additional actions. Like, for instance, if you have the spork in your hand, which is a strength 2 weapon that is one-handed. You only have 2 hands, by the way. If you already have this in your hand and you go to take food that is 1 or less, you'll get an additional action. Or 2 or less, actually. 2 or 1. But that is an action you take when that spork's already in your hand. Taking the spork off the center does not trigger that action. Some, however, when you take the card from the center, like the grabber berries, if you take that card from the center, you get an action from that immediately. So you'll have to read the cards to determine whether the action is taken when it's already in your hand, like the spork and the really big stick are, or the grabber berries where it's you take it and you immediately go. And we've already started playing around with some house rules to try to figure out kind of what's going to be best. What I can say is if you take a card, even if you have another action, you should wait until the next card is flipped before taking that action, because that card might be useful to you. You keep your hands, keep your cards face up in front of you. This is not like poker. So with it face up in front of you, everybody will be able to see what you got. That's fine. because some of the cards will be taking cards from each other, especially when you have weapons. And again, you only have 2 hands. So if you have a really big stick in your hand, then if you want to pick up some food, you're going to have to discard the really big stick. So you and you won't be able to take like multiple actions. You can't like use the really big stick and then pick up food because that's 2 actions.
Start playing.
What is it?
Let's start playing.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I was like, that's all the rules,
I'm
really.
getting bored.
One other thing, though.
Yeah.
One other thing is a special rule called the matron. If there is no food in play and there are only weapons and/or special cards out there, the matron comes in, takes all your toys away, puts it on the discard, and includes stuff in your hand, and puts out a new set of cards. So Seth and I played before this, so Seth has a pretty good idea of what he's doing. Is everybody fine with him going first, or does somebody else want to go first?
What determines turn order?
Turn order, just right around, clockwise.
Clockwise? All right.
So you'd be second.
Okay.
Seth, why don't you go first?
I'm sure you agree with that.
So he's going to do Grabberberry.
And I get another extra action. So I'm going to grab.
Aren't you supposed to wait for the card to turn, whatever? All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm going to eat.
When you eat, you turn it face down. Make sure that you keep those, you turn it face down and you keep them in the order, because there is actually a special card that makes you lose the food that you last ate.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't you lose
All
it
right.
here?
What's the point?
Strategy tip. Nobody has a weapon to take food from you right now, so take the food while it's there. Because that way when it goes around again, you can eat.
Right.
Or nobody before you has a weapon, I should say.
What is the point in eating?
Yeah.
That's your score.
Oh.
So if you ate this
Very well.
face down, that means that later on when you count up score at the end, you'll have 4 points.
I will take the beefsteak and hold on to it. I do love steak.
Yeah. Not gonna happen, buddy.
We'll get the chicken.
Steve, why don't you move your cards a little bit more forward so people can see your
Taking
hand
the
as an
chicken.
example. And then, yeah, yours up there too.
Okay.
Sonia, it's your turn.
I know. Don't we need to?
Oh, yes. Yes, go ahead, flip one.
Why do we have 7? I thought
Because you have
one
to
more than the number of people.
People actually listen to me occasionally.
I don't.
I know.
That's the thrill of marriage.
Yes. The thrill and the excitement of marriage. So the difference between the spoon and the spork, they actually have the same special action, just one is worth more power than the other.
Probably because of the pointies on it.
The bad eggs is very interesting. Now the bad eggs is you can throw it at somebody and have them discard their hand, or you can eat it and get 2 points for it. If you
And
throw
that
it,
action is right away, or
no, it's when you use it.
So you do have to hold it for a turn.
Yes.
Okay. And people
But
might
that actually
eat
is
it.
right away.
oh gosh,
And
that's all I
that
was
is
trying
the
to
one
figure out.
that we can, yeah.
You
Taking
can,
the card is an
Okay,
action.
and you
I'll
can either-
take and eat.
Okay, you can
why
take it.
didn't
Okay,
you
good.
wait?
All right. You're up.
No, see.
This later on is it would be a good card.
So let me get this straight. I'm the only one that's not gonna eat shit here.
No, they have meat.
Sonia got a weapon too.
What is a
Yeah.
frying pan?
Frying pan is a weapon 4.
That's what you cook food.
Oh,
So, and here it's the biggest weapon you can hold with one hand.
no, I can hold a big stick.
With
That's 2 hands.
Oh,
Oh,
So the nice thing is you could have a frying pan in one hand and still have food in the other. Now, if you got the big stick and you want to steal somebody's food, you have to discard your big stick in the action.
so when I attack somebody, do I steal their food?
Yes, but your action at this time was taking the frying pan, so you can't
No,
attack
I-
till later.
I know.
But yes, you would take their food as long as you have more.
A bigger weapon.
And yeah, bigger weapon. It can't be equal. If it's equal, you are.
Well, since Alex has a weapon, I'm going to grab one too.
It's really hard to keep this game
Hmm.
PG-13.
Escalation.
Just saying.
Okay, it's
Okay.
All right, so now it's my
special
turn.
action.
Take a weapon card from the table supply, then take an extra action. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good deal. So I'll take fast hands.
Yep.
It goes immediately. I'll grab like the biggest weapon on the table that I actually want. It's a
How many
spork.
cards you can
Okay, now wait. Now read what the
In
spork
here.
says.
Right, after taking a food card with a value of 1 or 2, I can take an extra action. So
And
I
you've
can,
got an action from your special card.
right
So
because
you
I
already
can
have an extra action.
That's when he got that card, right?
right.
But that's
Take
a-
other.
Your action
Okay.
was taking the card. Then take
Yeah,
a
yeah.
weapon card.
No, I got that. So I have an action still.
Yes, you have an action
Yeah.
still.
And I could use it to
And
eat
if
something.
it's
But now that
disagree.
those guys have frying pans, it's best if I just go ahead and eat this steak.
Okay, that's fine. Discards put over here.
Could have also gotten berries.
The
And
grabber
got an
berries
extra
doesn't have an action.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I
Too
didn't even
late
think
now.
about that.
Just saying. Escalated.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, no, I couldn't have because I didn't have any hands.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Why you don't have any hands?
Good
Because I
point.
had a spork in one hand and beefsteak in the other.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
only have.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could have done actually was eat the steak.
I kind of
Yeah.
like the
You
3
could've-
hand thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could have probably discarded the spork and have it had the action out. See, that's another thing that we
Take
gotta.
the bad
I'm gonna
eggs.
send in for rules.
You know that does
Chicken
not
and
look good.
eggs.
Yeah.
Chicken and eggs.
Bad
Chicken
eggs.
and bed eggs.
What do you need to add to the rules? Or ask?
Ask them now. You know, 'cause somebody can steal your food coming around next time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
If you
excellent.
don't-
Like,
So you lose your pen
Indeed.
if you steal the food?
no, it's like steal
Ah.
food, and because it's only one hand each, you keep your weapon.
Oh,
Gotcha. Well, we'll see what happens.
gotcha. Wait,
I'm
that's
confused. What question do you have on the rule?
Okay, so my question for the rules, and I'll probably send this into them, is see his spork rule said after taking a food card with a value of 1 or 2, take an extra action.
Right.
So the process of taking that food would cause him to discard the spork. So can he still
Take another action.
take the other
after.
action?
Probably.
No, because
I would see-
that's a 4.
No,
And
he's,
you need-
he's talking about if I, instead of eating the steak, if I had taken a food,
Grabberberry.
or take a grabber berry, gain 2 actions by discarding this, do
Does
I
he
then
still
have
have
to?
the extra action?
Right.
Does he get the action from the spork being
In
discarded?
which
Or does
case
he
I could
forfeit?
then eat the grabber berries and the beefsteak in one go.
And I think the answer is yes, but I'm
I
not
think
positive.
the answer is no.
Yeah, no.
That's
That's,
why
why
we
I
need
want.
to
That's why we want.
Because I don't think I can initiate the
Then
take
ask,
of the
write it
grabber
down so you
berries.
don't forget.
Play. It's your turn.
It's
I know.
recorded.
Just write it down.
Because I think the idea is you have to discard the sport before you take the grabber berries.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, wait, wouldn't she still have an action?
I
Oh,
did.
she
I
just
ate
did.
it.
Then
She ate. She took the grabber
She ate
berry.
her
Right.
action.
She gets 1 for the spork
Oh yeah,
Because she
you
took
still
a
have
food.
another action, honey.
and the 1 for the
Oh, wait, hold on, Diana. Sonny's action. But you're just reading anyway.
I'm just.
Yeah, I know you're just reading. I corrected myself.
because she gets 1 action for the grabber berries and 1 action for eating with the spork.
Hmm.
No.
What?
What?
Huh? Yeah.
go for it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you have 1 action plus 1 action from the card.
Right.
Okay. So I got the wrong card. Nice of you guys to tell me. All right. Open up another one.
And you've got 1 action left because you just grabbed another 2 food. With
No,
the
but
spork.
she didn't use it. It's not immediate action.
Yeah.
Just
Is that
it just happens when you use the card.
No, it says after taking a food card with a value of 1 or 2, and she
That-
just took a food card with a value of 2.
No, that was
yeah,
before.
but she'd already done that. I don't
It
think
doesn't
Yeah,
she
you can't do
compound
it
the
again.
rules.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's
now
another
it would-
there's
hold on,
another
yeah,
good question.
the
How many
last
times is
game.
she allowed to use the sport per turn?
It keeps. Yeah, it would keep compounding.
Really?
You can.
Yeah, so she has
Yeah.
another action
Are
right
you
now.
sure?
Good grief.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, that was one of the things that did come up during the play test during PAX.
Huh.
That we'd compound. It's every time
That's
you
a
grab a
really-
food or 2.
It's a really good card, though.
No, but
As long as there's grabber berries on the table, sure.
that's what I'm saying. She didn't grab it, or egg is not. Oh, that's considered food. Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she could at this point throw it at someone or eat it
Yeah, just eat the bad egg. Eat the bad egg.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you could eat bad eggs.
I'm reacting to this thing. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
Is that a Fitbit?
Yeah.
Can I go?
Mhm.
Okay,
Wow,
then
Nick
I
Lowry,
can
you.
buy this one and eat it. That's what it is.
Can't eat it yet
No, just
No,
on
because
your
you don't
hand.
have an extra action, so it's just in
You
your hand.
know, I think I might have to get another health thing. Maybe I'll just get one of those health stamps and watches.
Mhm.
What do you think?
The clear answer
Sounds
is
like a plan.
Apple Watch. Definitely Apple Watch.
Not
Oh,
an Apple phone.
Samsung Watch.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Best Buy and get
I'm
something.
hungry.
Yeah, you are.
Seth, you're up.
What was
Gut
that?
punch. Choose a player. That player discards the top card from their score pile.
Score pile, not hand. You haven't
Yeah,
eaten
it is.
anything yet, Alex. So
I
you're
know.
actually safe.
Believe me.
I'm just saying you're safe from the
It's
gut
not
punch.
that much out there. But I'm gonna eat. I can use my
Yeah, try it.
Hmm.
I'll hit you in the head with it.
This one, she's sitting here with some
Yeah.
free food up.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it. Do I get both the items if I
You
Only one.
have enough hands
Only
for
one.
only one? Well, might as well just take this one.
No!
I don't make enemies this early in the game.
Already did.
All right, this is my turn.
Yeah, well, I just assume you're my enemy. Just
In every game,
Yeah.
even cooperative games, you're our enemy.
Just assume you're lying.
That's not true.
All right. So let's
Actually,
see.
he's pretty good at zombicide.
If I attack and take a food, do I still trigger the spork's effect?
I would say yes, because it just
Taking
says
a
after
food
taking
card.
a food with a value
It just
bar
says
two.
taking a food card,
Yes.
regardless of how I take it.
And the player turn options does say, well, it just says attack another player. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Let me see what the attack over here says. Steal. If someone has better stuff than you, take it.
It
So
sounds
you-
like I'm taking it.
Sounds like you're taking it. So I would say that would trigger the special effect of the sport. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack Caroline here and take her bad eggs, and then I'm going to eat the bad eggs. And
Excellent.
I'm going to be done.
Oh, so you could not take the other one because of the value of the...
Right. He wouldn't get the
Yeah.
extra.
I
Another
wouldn't get the
two.
extra action.
You could have, but
I'd take the chicken,
Would've
sure, but I wouldn't be able to eat it
Right.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
in the same turn. Anyway.
Just eat it.
Eat the food.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Eat it. Eat it.
Are you gonna?
wow. Okay.
We're basically playing hungry goblins here. Eat the food.
Eating the food. All right, fine. Now there is no more food in.
Oh,
That's true.
right.
Mhm.
There's no more food here.
Well, there's still food in people's hands, though.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
The matron does not activate until there's no food,
No food
in
at all.
play, and in play is both in your hands and in the center.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm
Shouldn't we
hogging the
keep to
Doritos.
ourselves the rules?
Speaking of food in play,
Here, hand them to Alex. Alex has been
No, thank
all
you.
about those Doritos.
I cannot eat anything anymore.
All about the chips. About the chips. No dip.
No,
I do have dip though.
no,
Sonia
you
done?
gotta stop the all about that
Yeah,
base
it's your
jokes. This is the second time this week.
I'm going
Oh,
to
wait, I don't know.
gut punch.
I don't know.
Steven.
That might be a
it's
one.
part of the reason why I ate the eggs. I
I
needed
didn't
to.
know. I didn't remember what you guys ate. So
Yeah, I
like,
forgot to.
pick
I thought it might
somebody.
be grabber berries, which is even worse.
That's what I was
Oh,
looking for, but I didn't think it was that. Dang it.
Ooh.
Mm.
I ate the eggs to protect the steak.
Yeah.
They were bad eggs too. They were bound to come back up.
I just needed a little help.
Good little gut punch.
Eat it. Eat
I
it.
will
Eat it.
eat it.
I'm gonna eat mine as well.
I think Seth is like way in the lead now.
Not really.
All right, so it's my turn. I have a sport steak on the table. Okay. If I grab the steak, I can count on it just being stolen from me, though.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna discard my sport and grab a really big stick for the time being.
Okay. Oh, in that case.
What's
The
that?
card.
Another gut
gut
punch.
All right, I'll be the sucker. I'll take the beefsteak.
I was just learning too.
I
Mhm.
want to say he did. We have a friend
I'm
who's
going
a
to
magic
gut
judge.
punch you.
Oh.
Yeah, punch
I
that.
feel like he flew out there.
Punch him right in the gut.
What did he get?
Ooh, that's
That's a
two-handed.
That's a side.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you can.
excellent.
That's a big old side of beef.
Man.
I know.
She's Brazilian. She does like her meat.
Yeah, she does.
No comment.
After taking a food. Yeah, but then I couldn't do that. Yeah.
Another beefsteak.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the
It's getting crazy now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can
Those frying pans are useful because then you just like you.
Whoa!
And you can
Oh,
have it.
But you have to
decisions,
discard your really
decisions.
big stick.
I am going to discard the really big stick. It's not like there's a shortage.
Tattletale. Okay,
Yes.
this one. Discard all weapons and special cards in play.
Mom, they're fighting.
Okay. Well, no matter, because I'm going to eat this beefsteak. before something happens.
I knew it.
So the winner is the person at the end
That is
with
the most
the
food.
most food eaten. And what
Correct.
determines the end? When we run out of cards?
Good question.
Do
When you
well
run out of
this time.
cards and there's no food left, everybody has
You
food in their
win,
hands.
whoever
Everybody
eats
eats the
the
food in their
most
hands,
wins.
and then you score.
I thought it would be.
Okay, I ate.
Sure you did.
What's that?
Fast hands.
Uh-huh.
So you also
Gonna
want to have as
keep
much
your
food
bag.
Take a
in
weapon
your hand.
card from the table supply, then take an extra action.
So say that again, Colin.
So you want to have as much food in your hand when the cards run out.
In your food pile.
In
Yeah.
your food, because you then get to eat it.
Oh yes, yes. As much food in your hand right when
Okay.
the cards roll. Yeah, because you'll be able to eat everything in your hand. That is correct.
Maybe we should say hands to differentiate from hands of your hand of cards. One
In your
hand, two
hands.
hand. Hands.
Yes.
Literally. Okay.
Well, the face down isn't even in your
But
hand.
That's
the
That
problem
is
is
your-
if I-
because you can
Yeah,
Get
you already
up
have both hands
and eat.
full.
Oh,
It's your stomach,
I
basically.
see.
Yes,
Well, but what I
the
can
scoring
do
pile.
Scoring
is actually I can
stomach pile.
Stomach
I can
pile. I like
discard that.
Okay.
You get this.
So
Yes.
that means the extra.
Then I can get a weapon and have an
If you
extra.
have questions about this
Yeah.
game, just let me know.
But then
and
you're
I'll
just
go
as
type it
well off
because
as if you'd
I
just
am
taken
not
an
playing.
action.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, unless I want to change my weapon.
Right. If you wanted to change your weapon,
Right.
that would be
less
awesome.
powerful than what you have.
I think it's the same.
Yeah, no, no, because that one is
yeah.
two-handed.
You could use your red eggs. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat my-
All that, and I just ate.
I'm eating my beefsteak.
I'm eating my side of beef, so moving on.
Whoa.
I don't know who did that.
All right.
You're not gonna eat anything? Oh,
I don't have any food.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
have a nacho.
Yeah, fast hands
Oh,
kind
wait,
of helps
hold
you in
on.
this case.
Is there any food in play?
No.
No.
There's no food on the table.
Ooh.
So we'll have
No food on the table. The matron comes in and says, "You guys are not eating enough to be able to become big goblins, so I'm taking all your toys away.
come again.
Taking all your toys away."
You're mean.
So rude.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get that.
What were you before?
Lots of food.
Wow.
Yum, 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 yum.
No, chicken.
All right.
Chicken. Beef.
That is the matron rule.
Oh, I see how you should play this.
Mm-hmm.
So many foods.
I see exactly what needs to be done right now.
That takes.
No, you can't
No, no,
do that.
Oh, careful. Two-handed.
Can't do that. You can do that, but not very, very good.
Flip a card.
What? No one saw that.
It may not have been the best way to play that. However,
Because of the special
It
action
might be
card.
a long. It might be
Grab the grabber berries, use the feeding frenzy to eat the grabber berries and take another turn, then grab whatever else.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, there was all kinds of things.
I wasn't even paying attention to the special action card.
There's also the sport that can do stuff too, I think.
Yeah, but you have to have it in your hand first before it
Yeah,
activates.
that's true.
That works.
Then you need to use
So
it for the activation.
Well, then, yeah.
Ooh, big steak.
Can you think of any other words that start with F? Fistale.
That's two-handed.
Fisker?
Flip it.
You didn't get the ref. Do you not remember your Twitch password?
No, I remember it. I'm just trying to figure out. I got the
Why
app
would I
first,
want to do that?
but it doesn't look like I
If you
can.
had
If you had food in your hands.
Yeah, no.
Usually, you got to get to your dashboard to be able to do that.
Right, and I
Well,
can't get to my dashboard without.
And I also don't know if you can do it if you not a partner. I don't know.
Well, we'll
Hello,
find out.
Patty.
Patty Pat.
Patty, where'd you go? I can't pet you if I can't see you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really excited to finish this
Should
game and
kinda
start
hold this
the
card.
next round of this because I think we'll all
Exactly.
have a better handle on what to do.
Yeah.
Ah, that's.
Yeah.
Right. So I can get to my dashboard. Do you know how to actually like mirror?
Steal one card. from another player's
If you
hand,
do
use
have
a
it,
bigger weapon.
it should say on your dashboard.
What is the
This is worth repeating. The look over their special action card allows you to steal one card from another player's hand, even if they have a bigger weapon than you, which seems pretty significant.
Looks like if it's possible, it's right above your video
Well,
preview.
My weapon is a steak.
But I'm not sure if we can do it without being a Twitch
There are
partner.
weapons on the floor, so I'm gonna grab a weapon.
Uh-oh.
No, you
Is it my
can go
turn?
on.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can now do your special strategy you were doing.
You get a second
That
chance.
strategy made it all the way around to you again.
Wonderful. Take the grabber berries. Oh man, everybody else benefits so much from this thing.
I know.
Do it, do it, do
You're
it
a
now.
nice person. What can I say?
Wait.
Well, Seth is gonna eat his big spoon, so we're good.
Empathy.
I got it.
Everybody's got food except for Seth, pretty much. Well, and Caroline.
I don't know if I can afford to feed her that.
Yeah.
Feed my wife, okay?
There's a good chance she's just going to eat it before it comes around to you again anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
The
true.
only, the only
But
person who has a weapon is Caroline.
Unless I do something drastic and look over here, discard the grabber berries, steal the side of beef.
That's awesome.
Do you have
There
another
was
action?
one there. Why would you do that?
You see? Grab the next one.
Because
Why
she's
you gonna
eating,
steal
like,
from me?
3
Now I have two
things
enemies.
here. Like she's
Yeah,
too.
that was-
It does not grant you another action, so that was it.
You made
Yeah, so-
enemy.
It is now
Right now.
Caroline's turn.
She
Get the big,
remembers,
get the big
she holds
stick,
grudges.
hit his head with it.
I recommend the feeding frenzy.
I recommend you hush.
Yeah, he wants to
Thank
eat
you.
this.
Thank you.
Although, at this point, having Steven eat the side of beef may be the safer course of action for me than letting someone else get the side of beef. Even what I've already eaten.
Well, because the Freedom Frenzy does give you another action, and
Right.
you would have a hand free.
Right.
Because you'd eat your grabber berries.
Right.
And then you could say, grab a beefsteak.
Right.
So to get the special action, you don't need to discard a card, right?
So I am going to do this.
Correct, because it does not take a hand, and it's
All right.
instant action.
All players eat any food in their hands.
Woohoo! Hey,
Really,
you can
sunshine?
you want some
Really,
salt?
sunshine?
And I take an extra action. Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Butter
Ooh,
knife.
butter knife. We've
What
seen
can I
those
do with
before.
a butter knife?
So many things.
You're Brazilian, and you're good at cutting meat.
Stab people
Wow,
in the gut.
people
That
hungry.
Oh, sorry.
People hungry.
Okay. I want to see somebody eating my bed.
There's another look over there.
Oh, what we got there?
Steal one card from another player's hand, even if they have a bigger weapon than you. No extra action. But when you take it, you can steal any card that anyone has in play.
So I can save it for later?
No, it's instant action. All purple cards, special action cards are instant action. You have to take the action right away.
Where's my co-op shirt?
I hung up your co-op hoodie in the closet.
So the only purpose of
Gross.
that would be to steal a weapon from somebody.
Or a side of beef.
Oh, no.
Why would I want to do this? It's one that. Oh, it was not.
To prevent them
It's
from
just,
getting it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're getting that card. I just don't know if I take her.
The frying
or
pan's
pen.
nice.
It's very nice. It's the biggest weapon without having to use two hands.
Right.
And that, is,
Oh, is what's his name back from
you
Australia?
can steal her food. I'm getting
Wish
that.
house is back.
Did he say, I wish I didn't come back?
Poor defenseless Caroline.
Wow, it did not occur to me that you could use that to steal my weapon.
Oh, look, another feeding frenzy.
It makes sense that you could. It did not occur
Now
to
I'm
me
gonna
that
eat
you
my
would.
pen.
Eat the frying pan,
There's
Alex.
nothing
Yeah.
worse.
Exactly.
Well,
Another feeding frenzy.
There you go. Why?
Hmm?
Why didn't you? Why?
because that takes two hands.
So?
I could have gotten.
Well,
Ooh, another frying pan.
I guess I'm gonna have two frying pans for my.
Mwah.
Feeding frenzy.
Of course you do. What?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
What
Don't
are you
listen to
saying?
these people.
Let
You're
people
protecting
play.
yourself.
I know.
Well,
Just eat it first.
God.
Too late. Your turn's on you.
See, she made her move.
Okay.
Feeding frenzy.
Everybody
Bless you, Sonia.
eat
Ah,
your eggs.
Sonia, I
Eat
would
your
give
eggs.
my payback.
Eat your eggs.
See, I should have taken the frying pan. I don't listen to you people.
You could have taken the feeding,
Yeah.
Feeding
frenzy,
frenzy and
the
take
fry-
the
open
frying
another
pan.
card before Sunday.
That's what we were trying to say.
I'm bad at this game.
You're learning though.
I'm on card flip duty.
Give me the chicken. I see anybody trying to get my chicken.
Yeah, side of beef.
Well,
I recommend stealing her chicken.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Really?
Dirty rocks.
Again?
why is everybody giving
Yeah.
my
You're gonna be
wife-
starving?
Let's see. After taking the food,
You won't be able to eat
Yeah,
it. You can
have
still steal
no
it from
mercy
Steal.
because I
Can't he
wouldn't
take something
have.
higher than the weapon? The weapon's
I'm
a
gonna
2 and the
hit him
food's a
with the
3.
frying
He can't
pan.
take
Don't
that,
worry
can he?
about it.
Oh, the food
but
is
she
the
doesn't have
scoring
one.
value.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's if she had a bigger weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that it would.
You compare your weapon
Right, you're
strengths
masculine.
only. But good
It's a very
question.
masculine thing to do. Compare your weapons.
Stop messing.
Sorry.
Really
just
hard to
getting
keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
None of us remembers being 13, so no one
Right,
knows
that's
what that
not a
means.
bright idea.
At 13, I was.
I actively try to repress remembering how to be 13 every single day.
Well, I mean, I remember being 13 as well. I was in high school at 13.
She was in high school. I was not.
I'm going to take these.
Indeed.
what came up?
Tattletale.
Tattletale.
Discard all weapons and special cards in play.
Why would
Which
you do
includes all that's up there.
Nice.
That would effectively end the game.
Yes,
It would.
because we'd run out of cards.
The game is effectively ended anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
This is
exactly.
basically
It's
the last
just one
turn.
card.
So you should probably just eat the grabber berries.
Do I have any other options?
Oh, but if she ends the game, she eats the grabber berries anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. If she
If I use this, it gives Sonya the opportunity to use whatever this is.
No,
she'll have the opportunity anyway. Because
we'll
that's
run
going
out
to
of
flip
cards.
up. Yeah, that's going to
That's going to flip either way. It doesn't matter what I do, is the point here. Isn't it?
right. Okay, all weapons. Hand in all your weapons, and flip the last one, Sonya. That is yours to take. that is the end of the game. Everybody eats all the food in their hand, regardless how many cards it is.
All right.
And you now add up your food.
That doesn't add up to nothing.
So I'm pretty sure I won.
Yeah.
I think you won.
That's 13.
Read them and weave.
Nice.
Holy crap, dude.
Holy cow.
Mine.
24?
24.
13.
I have 10.
That was a bad egg on your face.
So is that who's in second place? Sonny's got
I got
13 as
too.
well.
We're tied for whatever place we are.
I never
There's
thought I would lose in
15.
an eating competition.
Or- That's 14. No, that's 13.
Especially when it's all
can't
meat.
math.
And you're
Right.
and you're Brazilian.
All right. Let's do that again,
Yes.
except a little more cutthroat this time.
Yes.